Greetings from Dystopia, episode 162. Backpacking and hiking meals. Chow talk, part 2. As you know, the initial views were like jumped way up and then just kind of went stagnant, which is fine. But I just laughed because in the first 10 minutes, it jumped 9 views. But then it went to its normal level. So it didn't garner a lot of views, but it garnered a lot of questions. 6, I think, were from one viewer. So Chris, I did throw some stuff in the bag today, just food-wise. And again, these are pre-packaged things. I'll just give you some ideas. The Harmony House stuff, I did throw in some of the dried vegetables and stuff just to show you what I'm talking about, since you seemed more keen about that than the pre-done meals. So I will tell you that on Reddit, luckily there's a stoplight here. I belong to the group, but I cannot remember. No, I'm not going to rate it. Reddit becomes such a pain in the ass with wanting its ratings all the time. I think it's just called backpacking. No, trail meals. So Reddit/r/trail meals, all lowercase. That group, those folks have some fantastic ideas. Honestly, I've not been much of one for Reddit until about the last 6 months or so. As the quality of posting got better, as long as you stay away from some of the subreddits, you're doing okay. Some of them are really just fringe, no matter how you want to look at it. Anyway, so yeah, I threw a few things in here for ideas for you. And you asked about cookware. You specifically asked about titanium pots and lids. I think I have everything from like a 350 milliliter up to about a 1.9 maybe a milliliter. So, is it necessary that you have titanium? No. Nothing here is necessary except for food, water, something to carry it in, and then go on. Think about the 10 essentials. Those are the necessaries. I think to say that you have to have this and you have to have that, it's wrong. What you should do is get more than what you need. Take it with you. And I still do this every trip. I wouldn't want to be that kid who's in the little bicycle trailer and daddy's riding half on the road, half off the road, so the trailer's bouncing. But yeah, get more than what you think you need. Every trip when you come back, take it out, look at what you didn't use. Don't bring it next time. I still do that. I still whittle through gear. If it's something I frequently take with and frequently use, then I will look at it closer and say, is there a lighter version of it? Is it as good and as durable? And then go from there. So the first ones I talked about, and Chris's immediate first questions yesterday talking about food, were the Harmony House style dehydrated vegetables and etc. So what I did is I lined them up here, B-shot, and this is by no means all of them. And they sell these things in a half-gallon container. You don't necessarily, or even larger, I think, with some of them. You don't necessarily have to buy the half-gallon. Buy the ones. What I did initially to try them, and I've done since then, is I buy their forgot exactly what it's called. I'll put the name right down at the bottom. But they're meat and vegetable sampler pack. And it contains a lot of this stuff on the B-Shot. And more, way more. But, so just as an example, diced potatoes, dehydrated, you just reconstitute them. And it's funny, I reconcentrate. I got that word wrong yesterday and it bugged me so bad during edit. But yeah, so just a little bit of water. The nice thing with the dehydrated vegetables is you can start to pre-soak them, particularly the soups and chilies and stuff like that, or any mixes that you make on your own. You can, say half an hour before you know you're going to eat, add a little bit of water to them, shake them up, start them pre-soaking, reconstituting, so that they're ready to use when you're ready to eat. Just another, so a couple more examples. The green peas, I love their peas. Their green beans are awesome too. Those looking for protein, we have things like beefish bits, chunks, and forgot what the other one's called. I don't have it with me, but there's each beef, ham, and chicken. Now these are TVP, textured vegetable protein, so it's not meat. But in many cases, it's as good as. Just don't eat it dry. I found that the beefish chunks, they remind me of kibbles and bits if you try and eat them dry. But yeah, so the beefish bits, the beef is a good one. Their chicken is good. Their ham is killer good. And again, it's TVP, so you're getting some advantages, although you know, immediately somebody's gonna say, well, you need the fats, but yeah. All right, so anyways, chicken. I just grabbed some random ones here. So it's bell pepper, dehydrated bell pepper, and this should be the tomatoes. Yeah, the diced tomatoes. Their tomatoes are killer good as well. Now with those, you can use those as the base for a lot of recipes if you want to make soups, or if you want to make, you know, some type of a stew, or like I was talking about yesterday, your ramen add-ons. On the topic of ramen, just to give you an example, crushed red pepper, Pizza Hut. This was an extra with pizza. Olive Garden, Parmesan cheese. These little packets are lifesavers because you don't have to haul out big quantities. You can break your meals down like I was talking about in a Ziploc and add in just the seasoning you need for that meal. You should always carry, GSI and a few other companies make really excellent dual purpose spice containers. You know, they have a salt and pepper top and bottom. This is a lid on each end. Get those and put a little bit of other spices in them. Get like 4 and mix your spices. One could even contain just a little bit of sugar for your coffee or packet sugar. I use turbinado, sugar in the raw. So that's typically what I buy in the tubes. I think you've all seen it, or at least the ones that have watched my videos for a while. That's what I always buy. I bulk buy it on Amazon. But so that's really easy, quick and dirty ideas. I'll leave those out because I might need them. Peanut butter sachets, also another classic idea. It's quick for breakfast. It's quick just as an energy squeeze, a snack, whatever. I did not bring a ramen with me to kind of like piece together things, but you saw the dried vegetables. So use those as an idea. Think about those with ramen, a couple different seasonings. You can build up from there. So here's a couple more ideas for you. I mentioned these yesterday. These pre-done or ready to eat, just warm them up type rice and pasta with the tuna on the side. So this is a complete meal in one bag, minimal trash, pack it away. So like I said, my favorite is the elbow pasta, the penne. Now these are from Aldi. You know, just about every food company is making these right now. This one is a straight up pasta. There's nothing in it. So this is what I was talking about, where if you have olive oil or an Italian dressing pack, you know, the little sachets, and then you add in your additional spices. Like this combination I love, the spicy tuna. Again, this is Aldi brand, your major brand, Star-Kissed. they have one that is strictly, it says sriracha on it. This one is fairly close, although not as hot, but again, roll back and we add in the crushed red pepper, top it off with Parmesan, and you're done. Again, all you need for this is an Italian seasoning pack, Italian dressing sachet. So those are real easy things to do. Again, the rice and tuna. Aldi, I'm a huge fan of Aldi. I don't know why. Probably because I used to buy from there. There was a store maybe a kilometer from where I lived in Germany, and it was always good just to, you get out and you walk to the store, and there was good stuff at the end of it. So I've always been a fan of Aldi, and their ready-served rices in particular are in abundance of flavors and styles and different ingredients. This one as well is the roasted chicken flavoring. Aldi does not carry it, but several companies make shelf-stable diced chicken in the same type of a bag. So when you get out there, all you need is that chicken. You heat up the pasta, you put the chicken in it, heat it up with it, and you're ready. So there's a preset, easy to make meal. There's no sense in overcomplicating it if you don't want to. Again, be a kid. Find the kid side of you and experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment with your food. Unlike what your mom and dad told you, it's okay to play with your food. Alright, so now just quickly through the freeze-dried meals. I grabbed a couple of my favorite ones. This was the brand I couldn't think of yesterday, the Alpine Air. They have quite a few veggie and vegan meals. This particular one is the veggie burrito bowl. It's a very good one. Backpacker's Pantry, another favorite one. Yep, the Cuban coconut rice and beans. Oh, awesome. Move these up to the B-roll camera. Again, Backpacker's Pantry, Pad Thai, killer good. Packet Gourmet. Now this, like I said yesterday, Packet Gourmet is one of my favorites. This one I love. Yeah, the curry mango chicken salad. Carry a few tortillas with you, or flatbread if you like the flatbread instead, or pita, whatever you want to carry. Make this up in the pouch. Stir it out. I'm trying to remember, this actually does take a couple minutes, this particular one. Yeah, cool water. You let it steep in the water for 10. Stir in the mayo. Let it steep for 5 minutes. It's cool water. It's not hot water, but you have to let it sit for a little bit. Mountain House, their chicken fajita bowl. Oh, awesome. And that one doesn't, I think that one's 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. Well, plus the time to boil water. This one is boiled water. Dessert or breakfast is kind of up to you. Like I said, I love oatmeal. I love grits. Again, the grits with fried Spam mixed into it, or if you have the bacon jerky, mix that in there. Heat it up if you can. Heat up the bacon jerky. Put it in with the grits, especially the grits. It's good with oatmeal too. If you can find it, a little jar or a sachet of maple syrup over the oatmeal, even the grits is good. Typically I like either savory grits for breakfast, or I'll do sweet grits, much like you would do oatmeal. And I eat oatmeal too, so don't get me wrong. Desserts, I just threw in one of my favorites, Packet Gourmet, Mom's Banana Pudding. Awesome. All these are quick and dirty. Now, like I said yesterday, these are not cheap meals. But if you go, let me find one with a receipt on, or a stamp on it. So here's one I picked up at Sierra Trading Post. I think I bought my last batch back there in December or January. It was on the clearance, marked down from $9 to $5. This is still good until December 2023. The only reason they reduced the price is because the expiration date is getting closer. If you know you're taking a trip in 3 months, 4 months, when it expires down the road is irrelevant as long as it's in that window. In fairness, I have used these that are 3-4 years past the expiration date. The exception I would make to that is anything that comes with an additional package. So like this has the creamy mayonnaise in it. I would not use that mayonnaise past the expiration date. But it's dehydrated, freeze-dried. As long as no moisture got in the package, the ingredients themselves are good. It's just the add-ons, the oils, the mayonnaise, things like that. But again, if you start to build this stash of all of these different sachets of stuff, if something is past date, you can replace it, or again, you can build your own meals using that stuff. So it's really straightforward. One more thing about these dry bags. What you do, oh, I meant to look on that to see if it does say the size. No, it doesn't on this one. But looking at it, this is probably a 20 liter. Make sure there are different ratings. Like if you go to Walmart, I'm not going to diss on you for shopping at Walmart. Some of the Walmart Outdoors products are very good quality. Some of them are knockoffs of the major brands, but if you look, all the key features are there. The things that make them strong and durable are there. So if you want to start there, that's fine. You can always, like I said, you can always replace gear as time goes on. If you find something doesn't work, look for a more improved version. But there are, so the reason I started down that example is at Walmart, they do have dry bags typically in most Walmarts, but you're going to notice they're going to say, they're going to rate it, like dry bag, blah, blah, blah. The bags, these heavy duty bags, they rate as a valuable bag. So their vocal or written pitches put valuables in this one, don't put valuables in the other, which tells you the water, probably the penetration test is how they came up with that. Percolation? No, not percolation. The static pressure test, It means this bag probably rated much higher than their conventional waterproof bags. Nothing is waterproof. Time is all water needs, and it will find a way in. So lose that waterproof mentality. So I will post this link down below. This one actually came up in my feed yesterday or day before. But there's some awesome ideas for camp food. So Ziploc omelets, that's one that I love to do. Basically, you pre-mix everything in a Ziploc bag, you keep it in the cooler, you get to the camp, shake it up, cut the corner, squeeze it into the skillet, fry it up. You're done. Overnight oats or quick oats. We've already talked about oatmeal. Any of the just add water pancake mixes if you're camping. If you're hiking, you can actually work around that. I have a large squeeze container. I think that's actually from Nalgene as well, that I've used multiple times to put pancakes in. Buckwheat pancakes, buddy. Boiled egg sandwiches, camping snacks, ants on a log. You guys, surely you had that as a kid. Celery, either with cream cheese or peanut butter, and then Mom would either put chocolate chips or raisins on it. I remember her putting something else on them one time. Green apple cookies, fruit skewers, nuts, popcorn, which we talked about. But yeah, here's quick ideas for camping lunches. They're all in here, but yeah, we'll make that today's video, huh? Don't forget, comment down below, like, comment, and subscribe, please. Find a video you like, share it with your friends, please. I can't say please enough. Still trying to build the channel. Sitting at 40 subscribers. I got a long way to go. But yeah, we'll get there. So anyways, Chris, I hope I answered most of your questions. I hope I gave the rest of you some ideas. Chris, we can talk about cookware tomorrow. If I did not answer your question, I'm more than willing to bring out a couple different pots. Who knows, maybe we can go sit somewhere and I'll make a lunch and talk to you about the different pieces of cookware involved. So let me know what you think, guys. All right, so that's it for today. Be good, be well, wear a mask if you need to, stay mighty, be strong. That's what Mary Chapin Carpenter said. I completely forgot about it. All right, guys, that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow.